My name is Habiba. I will be teaching you English today, and I hope you'll enjoy the lesson. Okay, let's discuss something. Do you think that human beings or technology is more capable of doing things in the field of medicine, in your field? Just say your opinion. It's an open discussion. Who do you think is more capable, human beings or technology? Human beings? Who think technology is more capable? Do you all agree that human beings are more capable of doing things in the field of medicine?
I think human.
Why? Why do you think human beings are more capable?
So we have a brain.
Yes, of course, because we have a brain. We can think. Technology have instructions to follow, right? Okay. Have you ever heard about the word artificial intelligence? Okay, do you know what it means? Just say, don't be shy. Okay, say.
الذكاء الاصطناعي.
Okay. Say.
Some text or instruction, the human put or install it in device.
Yes.
And do anything by this instruction and this.
Yes, thank you.
I think we can use the robot.
Yes.
Yeah, machine.
Yes. Okay. Can someone read this? Can you read it?
The term
AI, it's artificial
AI
intelligence.
has been used in many ways in computer science, engineering, and healthcare.
Broadly,
Broadly, it can be defined as designing computer systems that can make
intelligent decisions.
decisions like human beings.
Okay, so now artificial intelligence is a computer system which can make an intelligent decisions. Okay? Now we're going to watch a video for about 2 minutes, and I want you to list 4 uses of AI in the field of medicine. Okay? So what are we going to do while watching the video?
Just for uses of AI.
Okay. Write it down, okay? And who will answer, I have chocolates. I have many chocolates. Okay? I have a lot of chocolates. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay.
Number 2, the advent of AI in healthcare.
In this age of technology, artificial intelligence knows no bounds. Once thought a futuristic threat to humankind, AI is changing and saving lives. Not intended to replace clinicians or clinical judgment, AI serves the purpose to enhance and complement the very human interaction of provider and patient. In healthcare, AI is changing the game with its applications in decision support, image analysis, and patient triage. With their ability to reduce variation and duplicate testing, decision support systems quickly decipher large amounts of data within the electronic medical record. AI technology is also taking the uncertainty out of viewing patient scans by highlighting problem areas on images, aiding in the screening and diagnosis process. Artificial intelligence helps with the issue of physician burnout by collecting patient data via an app or text messaging. Chatbots now ask patients a series of questions regarding their symptoms, taking the guesswork out of self-diagnosis and saving both the patient and provider time and money. With the AI integration, working smarter enables solutions to a variety of issues for patients, hospitals, and the healthcare industry.
Okay. Did you write anything? How many uses did you write?
No, I answered the first question.
No, I want you to list 4 uses of AI. Okay. Who can tell me anything that you have heard? And I will give him chocolate.
In healthcare,
Yes, say again.
Makes the life easier.
Okay.
Number 2, The advent.
Okay. Tell me what you have heard. Yes, say. What? Yes, okay. How?
Can define
Yes.
about diseases
Yes.
and can treat them.
Yes, correct. Thank you. What else?
Diagnosis process.
Okay, thank you. Okay, AI can analyze images, okay, and can make important decisions and accurate decisions somehow, and takes the uncertainty out of viewing the patient's scan, and it highlights problem areas on images. It collects patients' data and asks patients serious questions. Can you imagine that a robot can make this? Okay. Okay. Now we're going to listen to a video, to an audio, okay? And while listening to the audio, you have the sheets in page 1. The first task, there are 6 questions. And I want you to answer it with the one sitting next to you, okay? So you're going to answer these 6 questions in pairs during listening to the audio, okay? You will answer together, okay? And you too, and you too. And can you please come and sit here? So who can tell me what are we going to do right now? Yes, these 6 questions with your friend. Okay, I'll give you a minute to read the questions to be able to be following with the audio, okay? Okay, are you ready? Are you ready?
Yes.
I can't hear you. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, you're going to answer with your friend.
Hi, Neil from BBC Learning English here. Did you know that we're now offering a new weekly extra episode of 6 Minute English exclusively on our website? So go to bbclearningenglish.com to find your favourite presenters on your favourite programme. The extra episodes are only available on our website, bbclearningenglish.com. See you there.
6 Minutes English from bbclearningenglish.com.
Hello, this is 6 Minute English from BBC Learning English. I'm Neil.
And I'm Sam.
Are you feeling well, Sam? No headache or sore throat?
No, I feel fine, thanks Neil. Why do you ask?
Well, I've been reading some inspirational stories about the doctors and nurses fighting COVID. When I was a boy, I always dreamed of becoming a doctor.
Ah, I see. Have you ever been in hospital?
Yes, I have, and I remember the nurses' bedside manner, you know, the kind and caring way that doctors and nurses treat people who are ill.
Nowadays, more and more of the jobs that humans do are being carried out by machines. But I doubt that a doctor's bedside manner could easily be replaced by a robot.
In this program, we'll be discussing whether the revolution in artificial intelligence, often shortened to AI, could replace human doctors and nurses. We'll be asking, can you imagine a future without doctors?
In fact, machines are already doing some of the jobs traditionally done by doctors. Scanning people's bodies to detect skin cancer, for example.
Yes, that's true, Sam, and it links to my quiz question, which is about human skin. It's a well-known fact that skin is the human body's largest organ. But how much skin does the average adult have? Is it A, 2 square meters, B, 3 square meters, or C, 4 square meters?
Of course our skin gets loose as we age, but I can't believe there's 3 square meters of it. I'll say the answer is A, 2 square meters.
Okay, we'll find out if that's correct later. Every year in the UK, over 5 million people are treated for skin cancer. Catch it early and your chances of survival are increased.
Usually a skin specialist or dermatologist will examine your skin using a handheld microscope. But in 2017, a team of researchers at Stanford Medical School made an exciting announcement.
Here's Oxford University researcher Daniel Susskind telling BBC World Service Programme Big Idea what the medics at Stanford had invented.
A team of researchers at Stanford last year announced the development of a system that if you give it a photo of a freckle, it can tell you as accurately as 21 leading dermatologists whether or not that freckle is cancerous.
The Stanford medical team had invented an AI system to analyse freckles, small brown spots found on people's skin, especially on pale skin.
As it turned out, the AI program was better than doctors at telling whether a freckle was harmless or cancerous, connected to some type of cancer.
So it seems that artificial intelligence is already replacing humans when it comes to detecting cancer and doing a better job of it.
But Daniel Susskind isn't convinced. One reason is that AI systems still need humans to program them. And as it turns out, knowing exactly how doctors detect illness remains something of a mystery.
Here's Daniel Susskind again in conversation with BBC World Service Programme with a big idea.
If you ask a doctor how it is they make a diagnosis, they might be able to point you to particularly revealing parts of a reference book or give you a few rules of thumb, but ultimately they'd struggle. They'd say, again, it requires things like creativity and judgment, and these things are very difficult to articulate. And so traditionally it's been thought very hard to automate. If a human being can't explain how they do these special things, where on earth do we begin in writing instructions for a machine to follow?
Most doctors find it difficult to explain how they make a diagnosis. Their judgment about what someone's particular sickness is made by examining them.
Diagnosing someone's illness is complicated, but there are some rules of thumb. A rule of thumb is a practical but approximate way of doing something.
For example, when cooking, a good rule of thumb is 2 portions of water to 1 portion of rice.
Exactly. And because identifying sickness is so difficult, Daniel says, where on earth do we begin writing instructions for a machine? We use phrases like where, how, or what on earth to show feelings like anger, surprise, or disbelief.
I might show surprise by asking Sam, how on earth did you know the answer to that?
Aha, I guess you're talking about your quiz question, Neil. And you needn't be so surprised, don't naturally correct me.
Of course you are. In my quiz question, I asked Sam how much skin there is on an adult human body.
And I said it was A, 2 square meters.
Which was the correct answer. With your brains, I think you'd make a good doctor, Sam, and I'm sure you'd have a good bedside manner too.
Ah, you mean the kind and caring way that doctors and nurses treat their patients.
Okay. Question 1. Who would like to answer question 1? Okay, would you read it please out loud?
What is the main idea of this review program?
Yes.
If AI could replace the human doctors?
Thank you. Okay, who would like to answer question 2? Okay, would you please read it out loud?
How many speakers are there in the radio program? Please speak.
Yes, correct, thank you. Okay, the next question. Who would like to answer it? Okay, read it out loud, please.
What AI system did the scientists at Stanford University invent? Analyze Freckles?
Yes, I think so. Yes, okay, would you read it, please?
The answer?
Yes.
They invented a system that, given a photo of a freckle, can tell you accurately whether or not that freckle is cancerous.
It's cancerous, okay. Number 4. Read it out loud, please.
How many people are treated for skin cancer in UK?
Yes.
How many people?
Yes, thank you. Number 5. Okay, read it, please.
How many skin does
Thank you.
The average adult have 2 square meters.
Yes. Thank you. Okay, the last question. Who would like to answer the last question? I'll give him 2 chocolates. 3 chocolates. Okay, answer.
What is the job that artificial intelligence is already replacing humans in, and doing a better job of it, detecting cancer?
Yes, thank you. Okay, now I want you to turn the page. There are 6 words right here. Okay, are you following? There are 6 words right here, and you're going to listen to the audio again. And yes, no, don't look at it. Just turn the second page. Yes, this one. Okay. While listening to the audio, I want you to guess the meaning. And I want to ask you a question. If I give you a word and just say this word means blah blah blah, would this be easier for you, or if I give you the word in a context? This would be easy, right? So you're going to listen to the audio and try to guess the meaning of these words from the context itself. Okay? And one more thing, these 2 questions, they are so easy. Just try to answer it. Okay? Would you like to read the vocab first? Have a look at them, and we're going to listen. And pay attention, okay? Are you ready? Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay.
Presenters, what are your favourite programme? The extra episodes are only available on our website, bbclearningenglish.com. See you there.
6 Minutes English from bbclearningenglish.com.
Hello, this is 6 Minute English from BBC Learning English. I'm Neil.
And I'm Sam.
Are you feeling well, Sam? No headache or sore throat?
No, I feel fine, thanks, Neil. Why do you ask?
Well, I've been reading some inspirational stories about the doctors and nurses fighting COVID. When I was a boy, I always dreamed of becoming a doctor.
Ah, I see. Have you ever been in hospital?
Yes, I have, and I remember the nurses' bedside manner, the kind and caring way that doctors and nurses treat people who are ill.
Nowadays, more and more of the jobs that humans do are being carried out by machines. But I doubt that a doctor's bedside manner could easily be replaced by a robot.
In this program, we'll be discussing whether the revolution in artificial intelligence, often shortened to AI, could replace human doctors and nurses. We'll be asking, can you imagine a future without doctors?
Go sit beside her.
In fact, machines
Sit
are
beside
already
this girl
doing
and
some
answer
of the
with her.
jobs traditionally done by doctors. Scanning people's bodies to detect skin cancer, for example.
Yes, that's true, Sam, and it links to my quiz question, which is about human skin. It's a well-known fact that skin is the human body's largest organ. But how much skin does the average adult have? Is it A, 2 square meters, B, 3 square meters, or C, 4 square meters?
Of course our skin gets loose as we age, but I can't believe there's 3 square meters of it. I'll say the answer is A, 2 square meters.
Okay, we'll find out if that's correct later. Every year in the UK, over 5 million people are treated for skin cancer. Catch it early and your chances of survival are increased.
Usually a skin specialist or dermatologist will examine your skin using a handheld microscope. But in 2017, a team of researchers at Stanford Medical School made an exciting announcement.
Here's Oxford University researcher Daniel Suskind telling BBC World Service Programme The Big Idea what the medics at Stanford had invented.
The team of researchers at Stanford last year announced the development of a system that if you give it a photo of a freckle, it can tell you as accurately as 21 leading dermatologists whether or not that freckle is cancerous.
The Stanford medical team had invented an AI system to analyse freckles, small brown spots found on people's skin, especially on pale skin.
As it turned out, the AI program was betting the doctors at telling whether a freckle was harmless or cancerous, connected to some type of cancer.
So it seems that artificial intelligence is already replacing humans when it comes to detecting cancer and doing a better job of it.
But Daniel Susskind isn't convinced. One reason is that AI systems still need humans to program them. And as it turns out, knowing exactly how doctors detect illness remains something of a mystery.
Here's Daniel Susskind again in conversation with BBC World Service Programme with a big idea.
If you ask a doctor how it is they make a diagnosis, they might be able to point you to particularly revealing parts of a reference book or give you a few rules of thumb, but ultimately they'd struggle. They'd say, again, it requires things like creativity and judgment, and these things are very difficult to articulate. And so traditionally it's been thought very hard to automate. If a human being can't explain how they do these special things, where on earth do we begin in writing instructions for a machine to follow?
Most doctors find it difficult to explain how they make a diagnosis. Their judgment about what someone's particular sickness is made by examining them.
Diagnosing someone's illness is complicated, but there are some rules of thumb. A rule of thumb is a practical but approximate way of doing something.
For example, when cooking, a good rule of thumb is 2 portions of water to 1 portion of rice.
Exactly. And because identifying sickness is so difficult, Daniel says, where on earth do we begin writing instructions for a machine? We use phrases like where, how, or what on earth to show feelings like anger, surprise, or disbelief.
I might show surprise by asking Sam, how on earth did you know the answer to that?
Aha! I guess you're talking about your quiz question, Neil. And you needn't be so surprised. I'm naturally brainy.
Of course you are. In my quiz question, I asked Sam how much skin there is on an adult human body.
And I said it was A, 2 square meters.
Which was the correct answer. With your brains, I think you'd make a good doctor, Sam, and I'm sure you'd have a good bedside manner too.
Ah, you mean the kind and caring way that doctors and nurses treat their patients. Okay, let's recap the rest of the vocabulary, starting with freckle, a small brown spot on someone's skin.
Freckles are usually harmless, but some skin spots can be cancerous, connected to cancer.
The doctor's diagnosis is a judgment about what someone's particular sickness or disease is.
A rule of thumb is a useful but approximate way of doing or measuring something.
And finally, we use phrases like where on earth as a way to show emotions like anger, surprise, or disbelief.
That's all for this program, but join us for the next edition.
Are you done? Okay. Let's answer together. Who can answer number 1? Okay, answer. Okay, this one, task 2. Yes. Okay, answer.
No, because
Can you read the question?
heard that AI could replace doctor, and why do you think so? No, because the humans have a brain, but AI is work on stuff that cannot be changed.
Yes. Clap your hands for her. Okay, number 2. This is from your own opinion. It's not from the audio. This one is from your own opinion. It's not from the audio. Okay, answer.
How do you think the AI system can help doctors in the upcoming years? The AI system can use robots to do surgery with doctors to help them.
Yes, okay, right, correct. You have another answer? Okay, thank you. This is correct. Can someone read this three for me? Read it, okay.
More accurate diagnosis of serious illnesses, performing difficult life-threatening surgical operations, more scanning of illnesses.
Okay. Now, let's guess together the meanings of the words. First, the first word is bedside manner. Repeat after me, bedside manner. Repeat. Okay. What is the form of this word? Is it a noun? Is it a verb? Is it an adjective?
No.
It's two words. Bedside manner. No? No? It's compound noun. Okay? Okay, I'm going to show you a picture to guess the meaning. Okay, this is a patient, and this is a doctor, and this is a nurse. So what do you think the meaning of bedside manner? Yes, thank you. Correct. So a bedside manner is the kind and caring behavior shown by doctors and nurses to people who are ill. Okay, who can put it in a sentence? Any sentence. Just an easy one. Any sentence. Okay, say. I'll give you chocolate. Answer.
Bedside manner is important
For any patient.
to be good. To be
Yes, I got you. Thank you. This is correct. Let me show you my example. Her wonderful bedside manner was able to calm even the most tired patients. Okay, the next word is freckles. Repeat after me, freckles. Freckles. Repeat it. Freckles, repeat.
freckles.
Okay, what's the meaning of freckles? Okay.
That's a small brown spot on someone's skin.
Yes, especially pale skins. Okay. This is the freckles. I think you all know it. It's a noun, by the way, I forgot. Okay. So it's a small brown or ginger spot on someone's skin, especially a person with pale skin. Who can put it in a sentence? Who will volunteer? I'll give him chocolate. Okay.
I don't have freckles in my skin.
Yes, okay, thank you. She was mostly white with freckles across her face. Okay. The next one is rule of thumb. Repeat after me first. Rule of thumb. Rule of thumb. Okay, can you repeat it, please? Okay. Is it a noun? Is it a verb?
No.
Have a look at it. Wait a minute. Sorry. It's a phrase. Okay. Rule of thumb. Okay. Let's say the definition. Okay. We have another definition. Yes, exactly. So a useful and practical but approximate way of doing or measuring something. Who can put in a sentence? Okay, I'll give you the example because it seems to be hard for you. As a rule of thumb, the ice on the lake should be at least 2 inches thick to support one person. Do you understand it? Okay. Number 4, where on earth? Where on earth? Yes, it's an expression. Okay, say. To express? Yes, yes, exactly. Okay. I think this one is too close. Where on earth? Or it may be said how on earth, or what on earth, or why on earth. What? No, to show surprise, frustration, anger at the same time. Okay? Okay, can someone put it in a sentence? Okay.
Where on earth
Okay, thank you. Okay, can someone read this one? Can you read this one?
There's nowhere where you are in air. You've got so much money, but there is no way you earn all that just for flipping.
Flipping?
Burger at the weekend.
Okay, do you understand now? Yes? Okay, number 5, diagnosis. Repeat after me, diagnosis.
Diagnosis.
Repeat after me.
Diagnosis.
Okay. Okay, who can tell me the definition of diagnosis?
Identify disease.
Yes, raise your voice.
Identify disease.
Yes, okay. I can see from the mask. Okay, there's a picture. There's a patient and a doctor. He's writing for her something. So, a doctor's judgment about what someone's particular sickness or disease is made after examining them. Okay, who can put it in a sentence?
معناها مثلا إن هو الديزيز ده لسه خلال الفترة دي إنه تيست ولا خلاص تيست عليه؟
No, made after examining them. Okay? Who can put it in a sentence? Okay, thank you. Okay, who can read this one? Would you read it, please? Okay.
The committee published its diagnosis of the problem affecting
Apple. Yes, okay. Cancerous. Cancerous. Okay, repeat after me. Cancerous. Repeat after me. Cancerous is an adjective. Okay? Yes, correct. It includes cancer. It's involving cancer. Okay, there's an example. Doctors consider their treatment a success when no cancer cell remains. Okay, do you understand now these 6 vocabs? Are they easy? Okay. Now, I want you to answer these 6 sentences by filling in the gaps with the vocabs that we have just took right now. Okay? And you have from 3 to 5 minutes. Okay, what are we going to do right now? Yes, in 3 to 5 minutes. If you want to answer with your friend, it's okay. بص انت فهمت معناها صح؟
أيوة.
بص أولا ماما ايوه صح روف ثمب اظن دي كانت دي diagnosis اظن
نعم دي diagnosis
استنى مش مش فاكرة لا صح دي bedside manner
Bedside Manner
اه you answer correctly. Just copy. Bedside Manner. Okay, are you done or you need one more minute? Done? You're done? Okay. Okay. Who would like to answer number 1? Okay, read it and please raise your voice.
The bedside manner of the
Physician?
in his
Yes. Okay, so number 1, your friend said that number 1 is bedside manner. Okay. Number 2. Yes, please.
the Freckles stood out on his pale face.
Face. Okay, correct. So number 2 is freckles. Number 3. Yes, please.
Scientists finally found the pill that can directly target cancerous cells without killing of the healthy surrounding tissues.
Okay, thank you. So number 3 is cancers. And number 4. Okay. Yes.
She's an expert in
the
diagnosis and the treatment of disease.
Okay, thank you. And okay.
A good rule of thumb
Yes.
is to add the ingredients when the water starts.
Thank you. Number 6. Yes.
Oh, where on earth? I just had this fixed and now it's broken one more time.
Okay, thank you. Clap your hands for yourselves. Okay, now this is the last thing that we're going to take today. If I'm talking about the advantages and disadvantages of something, what other words can I use? What? Okay, you're thinking?
Pros and cons?
Yes, pros and cons. What else? Okay, let me see. Okay, I may say the main advantage or disadvantage of blah 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 is, okay? And I can say the most important merit. This is an advantage. A merit is an advantage. And the most serious demerit. This is a disadvantage, sorry. The major benefit. Advantage. The most annoying drawback or shortcoming. Okay, this disadvantage. Okay, these you have this in the last page. Okay. Okay, let's just say examples of the advantages or pros and the disadvantages of the AI in the field of medicine. Who can say an advantage in the AI use of medicine?
Save time.
Yes, save time.
Help you to make the life easier.
Yes, because maybe they are faster. What else?
Solve many problems.
Yes. Okay, what's the disadvantage?
Anytime, anywhere.
What?
Be available anytime, anywhere.
Yes. And what else? Say.
AI and do think about the behavior of instruction.
Yes, exactly. Your friend said the disadvantage of AI that AI needs an instructions to follow, right? So the advantages of AI, it's more accurate and better treatment of dangerous illnesses, and also using robots to perform life-threatening surgical operations. And the disadvantages, AI is still its weak form, right? And it's not 100% accurate and still needs more work and development. Okay, now I want you to make a dialogue with your friend as if you're scientists and just talk about the advantages and disadvantages of AI using these words here, okay? And you may use your phone to get another disadvantages and another advantages. So for example, me and Malak are scientists, and we're going to talk about the advantages and disadvantages of AI. Okay, hello Malak.
Hello Habiba.
Do you know that AI is used in medicine nowadays?
Yes, I heard about that.
But you know what? The most dangerous and the most serious demerit of using AI in the field of medicine is that AI is still in its weak form. Okay, and Malak is going to say an advantage.
I
okay?
think that the most important merit of AI is that it may save time in diagnosis of cancer.
Okay, now you understand what you're going to do? Okay. What? Yes, it's easy. If you want to search for more advantages, just take your phone and search. But I want you to use these advantages words and disadvantages. Okay? You too, okay? Write down a dialogue. It's a very easy dialogue, okay? Don't worry. And you too, okay? Get your phone and okay, pick up. And maybe at least 2. Yes. Okay, at least 2 advantages and 2 disadvantages. If you want more, just try it. Okay. Write it down to be easier. Just go and act it out and okay. One more thing, if you want to use the vocab that we just took, just use it. Like Freckles, diagnosis. Okay? اكتبوا مع بعض ماشي اكتبوا عشان تقروها ما تتلخبطوش اسمك ايه؟ نور؟ طب اكتبي هقوم 2 عشان الوقت. مين ومين؟ دي؟ هي دي مش بتعمل مع اللي جنبها؟ لا. طب هوريكم حاجة. كده اسهل كده اسهل غيري بقى مره استعملي دي مره دي كده
نعمل كلتين
هو انت بتعملي مع مين دايلوج؟
انا عامله فانتج وفاطمه تعمل استاذ
دايزي؟ اوكي عايز تعمل مع حد؟ كده فل؟
لما احنا نيجي نستخدم مثلا حاجات
بقول لك ايه، ممكن تستعملي من الحاجات دي، فاهمه؟ تقولي where on earth مش عارف ايه، فاهمه؟ لو عايزه تزودي كلام يعني بالعافيه. انت بتكتبي مع حد ولا بتكتبي مع حد؟ لا. انت عندك فريكلز؟ عندك فريكلز؟ طب ما تعملي وتاكت اوت وتقولي كلمه فريكلز مش عارف ايه. ما تاكت اوت وتقولي بقى فريكلز مش عارف ايه، ادفانتجز ادفانتجز.
لا والله انا عايزه، بس على فكره ان احنا عندنا بروجكت المفروض يتسلم
متلخبطين. لو عايزين تستعملوا الفوكابلري دول ممكن تستعملوهم كمان. تقولوا بيرت مش عارف. ممكن عايزة تستعملي الكلمات دي تحطيها في اي حاجة دي لو عايزة. ممكن مثلا تقولي لا ده هي ادفانتج عشان الاي اي يعملوا سيستم ان هم بيعرفوا الفريكلز دي كانسرس ولا لا. AI كده nurse الهلب استني
ممكن استخدمها كفيرب ان هي رعاية المرضى.
هو انت منين؟ انت مش من مصر ده؟
تعيش الكويت.
ايه؟
تعيش الكويت.
ربنا عليكي، بحب اللغات قوي. نشوف AI is that it can لا it help a good side a good bedside manner of a nurse. A good bedside
can help.
The major benefit of AI is that
can help a nurse in مثلا bedside operate مثلا.
بصي هو AI حاجة والنيرس حاجة، يعني ال AI ده رابط والنيرس دي هو بيشوف ال AI هيقدر يبدل مع النيرس ولا لأ، فاهمة حاجة؟ يعني ده حاجة انت بتكمبير الاتنين.
ممكن it can help to Bedside Manner.
ممكن تقولي مثلا the major benefit of AI بس عامة هي دي مش benefit، يعني دي مش حاجة حلوة لأن الروبوتس مش هيعرف يكون طريقته لذيذة كده عشان هو ما عندوش emotions قوي، فاهمة؟ ممكن تقولي ان دي ممكن مثلا تقولي the major benefit استني فينها the most serious demerit is that AI does not have bedside manner. ما عندوش اصلا عشان هو روبوت، فاهمة حاجة؟ فاهماني؟ دي disadvantage دي
احنا عشان بقى انا واخدة advantage وهي
انت عايزة advantage؟
ممكن نقول مثلا it can help doctors in مثلا difficult surgery.
اللي هي surgical operation انت قلتها من شوية صح؟ Are you done?
Further
point okay. You may use the examples on the board if you want to. Okay? المفروض قد ايه مثلا؟ Okay, you have 3 more minutes. بقيت هنا؟ تعالي من هنا، شيلي من هنا. هو انا فاضل قد ايه في الوقت عامة؟ خلصتي؟ لا
بس مستعملتش كلمة.
مش مشكلة. ايدي؟
new invention. احنا هنسأل بعض احنا اتنين نسأل بعض ونرد.
تلاقي مثلا زي ما انا عمالك عملنا الادفانتج هي
الادفانتج وهي تقول disadvantage.
بس مثلا تقولي ايه نو هاويفر كذا كذا، فاهمين انتوا بتعارضوا بعض. فهمت ازاي؟ بس ممكن تقولي نو اي ثينك بلا بلا بلا، بس تقولي نو اي ثينك كده. انت كاتبه ديس ادفانتج وهي كاتبه ادفانتج؟
هي لسه بتبحث عن العناء.
ممكن تستعملي دول الاكزامبلز يعني. لو عايز تعمل مع حد قول لي وانا اجيب لك حد. متأكد؟ بس عايزاكم بس تيجوا تبدأوا مثلا هاي كذا كذا، هاي كذا كذا بس ان شاء الله. Okay, who would like to start? And I want you to act it out. Okay, just come. What's your name?
Rinad.
Rinad, and you?
Fatma.
Okay, listen to your friends right now. Don't be shy, okay?
Hello, Rinad.
Hello, Fatma.
I want to ask you, what is your opinion about AI?
The major benefit of AI is it can help doctor in difficult surgery, and the most important merit of AI is save time and power of a human. What about you, Fatma?
In my opinion, it has some disadvantages as make humans lazy and increase in unemployment and high costs.
Okay, excellent. This is great. Okay, who's next? I think, yes. Would you please come? Come. What's your name? Rowan. Come, Rowan. Don't be shy, okay? Yes. Come on, quickly. At least one if you want to. It's not a big deal. Okay, Rowan, and what's your name?
Tasneem.
Tasneem, okay, go ahead.
Hello, Tasneem. How are you? I'm fine.
Okay, do you know the most important in merit in AI help a lot has a lot of facilities by making the process faster and smarter and better treatment of the industry? But I think
Face your friends, look at them. Just don't be shy.
There are disadvantages too. It make human lazy, increase unemployment, can be creative, learn to think or not
100% accurate. Yes, I got you. Okay, thank you. This is great. Clap your hands. Thank you, Tasneem. Okay, anyone would like to come here again? Is that good? Okay, let's just recap what we have took today. Who can tell me the definition of artificial intelligence? What is the artificial intelligence? It is a computer system, yes, which can make intelligent decisions. Okay, what are the uses of AI in the field of medicine from the video that we have watched? Yes?
Analyze.
Yes, analyze images.
Do surgery.
Yes, surgical operations. Yes. Okay, AI can analyze images. Yes, ask them serious questions regarding the symptoms. Okay, what are the new vocabulary? There are 6. Bedside Manner. Freckles. Where on earth? Cancers. Rule of thumb. And diagnosis. Yes. And the last one, what are the sentences we use to talk about advantages and disadvantages? Pros and cons. Okay. Merit and demerit. Benefits, yes. And the last one, the most annoying drawback and shortcoming. Yes, major benefit. Thank you. Thank you so much.